Welcome to Bloodborne 101. My name is Johnny aka Ninnies, and I will be your guide of this dark, long night. One man took it upon himself to stand guard at the source of his coven's biggest enemy. That man is Martyr Logarius. In my personal opinion, he is one of the toughest bosses in the game. He has no true weaknesses, high resistance to arcane, major resistances to fire and bolt, and regular weapon damage. However, if timed correctly, he can be parried and visceral attacked to death. I advise taking him on later and not as early as I did, and avoiding slow weapons like the Logarius wheel, transformed Kirkhammer, and the transformed Ludwig's Holy Blade. You'll notice immediately that Martyr Logarius is a ranged fighter. During his first phase, he will cast numerous floating skull spells at you, and if you time it right, you can dodge through them to get close and attack. The most powerful and annoying phase 1 attack is his arcane orb. He slams his scythe into the ground and creates a slow tracking orb that explodes on contact with you or after about 5 seconds. Sometimes the explosion will barely touch your hitbox, resulting in a knockback that could throw you off the edge. When attacking up close and personal, be careful of his counterattacks. He will either do an AoE arcane attack or swipe you with a scythe. The scythe attack can sometimes have 1 or 2 sword swing follow-ups. This is a great opportunity to parry him. During phase 1, just keep him in the center and try to stay away from the edges. Dodge frequently and don't overextend. His transformation into phase 2 is telegraphed with him two-handing his staff and kneeling for a power-up. If you let him power up all the way, he will obtain an arcane aura that will repel quicksilver bullets, making it harder to land visceral attacks. To avoid this, get behind him and perform a backstab visceral attack. Once you're in phase 2, he will put aside his range-based tactics and switch to an aggressive physical approach. New abilities like his skyward plunging attack, which can be parried, a sword flurry ending in an extended range arcane slash, which is also parryable, and the only real ranged attack left to him is when he slams his sword into the ground to create dozens of small arrow-like blades. To stop the arcane blades, simply wait until the AoE explosion around the blade dissipates and hit the sword. You'll most likely have to break target lock on Logarius in order to hit it. If you're not comfortable with parrying, the best times to attack him is in his second phase, is just after dodging his aerial attack, or the few single shots you can get in between his regular attacks. At any rate, do not treat this boss lightly. Do not get greedy or push in for the final attack. It takes patience and skill to defeat this opponent. And once you do, breathe that sigh of relief and relish over 25,000 blood echoes and the Crown of Illusions. That's all for now. Thank you guys for watching, and fear the old blood.